Time now is 12:03, and we're going to go back to Holyoke, where Police Chief James Neiswanger is about to hold a news conference to address the vote of no confidence from the Holyoke Police Union. Let's take a live look at that picture right here, and we'll listen in to what's happening.
Good? All right. Good afternoon. I'm Captain Matthew Moriarty of the Holyoke Police Department. The Holyoke Police Department has 3 unions, made up of 130 full-time employees. 38 officers from one union cast a vote of no confidence against the chief. Chief James Neiswanger would now like to address you. Chief?
Thank you, Matt. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming out today. I was hired by the City of Holyoke to run and manage the police department. I was not hired by Ed Moskal or the Patrolmen's Union, and I will not be pressured or bullied into mismanaging this police department. In the letter I received yesterday from the Patrolmen's Union, they highlighted 3 areas.
Kate McCoy, 557. Kate McCoy, 557.
Discipline, fiscal responsibility, and a lack of transparency. Unfortunately, there are times when an officer's conduct is so egregious that they need to be separated from service. In law enforcement, we have to be able to police ourselves, otherwise we shall lose the public's trust. Every discipline matter that I've handed out to date has been upheld by civil service, and I stand by that. I have brought in hundreds of thousands of dollars in grant money to help augment police services in the city of Holyoke. Recently, we were increasing the number of reserve officers that we've been using, and we've increased those ranks. The union, I believe, feels threatened by this, and it's threatening their overtime. Overtime is not an entitlement, although some people believe it is. I have a fiscal responsibility to the taxpayers of Holyoke. Every month, we have numerous outside extra details that go unfilled. Last month, the union declined to work 100 of these jobs. In regards to transparency, I have an open door policy. I do my best to listen to everyone. I review all the facts before I make a final decision. All the discipline that I've handed out has been fair and just. The public rightfully demands that our officers be held accountable. Their actions, they demand that we hold our officers accountable, and that's exactly what I am doing. Now, I am always willing to sit down and talk with the union, but I'm not about to compromise my integrity or the standards of this police department just to appease Ed Moskal. I'd also like to note, for the 2 unions that did not vote, and the other members of 388 that did not vote for this, I appreciate your continued support. I recognize the hard work and dedication and sacrifices that everyone inside the Holyoke Police Department makes. Despite recent events, I am sure the members of the Holyoke Police Department will continue to excel as they deliver services to our community in making us one of the best police departments in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Thank you.
Lieutenant Larry Knoyer, who is the president of the Supervisors Union, will now address you. Larry?
Okay, we've been listening to a news conference from Holyoke Police Chief James Neiswanger talking about the fiscal responsibility he owes the taxpayers of Holyoke and that the public demands to hold police officers accountable for their actions. And Chief Neiswanger is responding to the vote of no confidence taken by some members of the Holyoke Police Union. We'll continue to follow the story. You can watch more of that news conference on our website at wwlp.com. We'll have a complete wrap-up coming up tonight on 22 News starting at 5.